How are the games? Games were really great. We had a couple big baby whiners, but the funny thing is they're mostly big baby whiners that I'd run into before. So kind of expected that. Yeah, I just discovered them like literally like this week. This week, brand two. They were great. They got that like really cool like 90s hip hop kind of like deal going on. Really cool. This is from a while back. Yeah, this is a very old indie horror game. That's one I've never played. So. Crank it. Crank it. Who likes motion blur, to be honest? Anybody? Whoa. All right, let me turn off the lights. Get that full vibe of the dark. Got that. Oh, it's a scary vibe. All right. Does this game have a xenomorph? No, but if it would, that'd be sick.
I don't think so.
That's fair. All right. New game. The Park. Jake, The Park. The Park. The Park's an avid experience. Display in a dark room while wearing headphones. It deals with subject matter that may be disturbing to some players. During the course of play, the park may manipulate graphics, audio, control settings, and your sanity. That was not enough time to read that. Since.
In my heart and mind,
I see that,
I always return to Atlantic Island Park.
Wow, that literally is silent too. The Park. The Park.
Where's Mr. Bear?
I don't know. Where is
I
Mr.
haven't seen Mr. Bear, Callum.
I can barely believe it.
Stay in the car. We'll go and ask information.
In my restless town. In that town, I see that restless stream. You're just gonna leave him in there by himself? Oh, he's got like Cthulhu on his shirt. That's so cool. Atlantic Island Park. Bingo! Where's everybody going? You can go? Sorry. I had to. Are the windows open? He has water. He has AC. The windows are cracked. Please do not smash glass.
The park is now closed. Please make your way to the car park at your earliest convenience. Employees prepare the park for shutdown.
Very good. An original start. Yep. I want to explore it, but I'm walking so slow that I kind of don't want to. Is it connected to another game? It's a very old, like, classic, like, you know, jump scare YouTuber era kind of horror game. But I never played it, so here we are. Ah, park. Don't. Hello? Hello, hello? Oh, here we are. Ooh, cutscenes. Someone wants to play? I do. I do remember that game, Torture. That was another one of those, like, Scream era.
Hey, Lorraine.
Oh, no. Dramatic
Lorraine.
aberration.
Don't blame yourself, Lorraine. People lose things all the time.
What?
Take a deep breath. Think about the last place you saw your son's teddy bear. Hey, stop! I think your boy just ran into the park. I'll unlock the gates for you.
I like how this game was really loud and now it's like really quiet. Like in the menu, it was so loud that I had to turn it down, and now it's like, yeah, well, things are happening, you know? Oh, you're just gonna sit there? You're not gonna freaking help me? Jason!
Wait for mommy, Callum.
Jason! Jason! Whoa.
Wait for mommy, Callum.
This way.
I entered the park. What? Chicken butt. Hi, Jason. Oh, pff, you. You're like, wait, that's me. Nathaniel Winter welcomes you to... Wow, you look like you need more cowbell. Oh, hey, slow down.
There's something special about the entrance to an amusement park.
You can just walk up
The
these. You don't
line
have to
drawn
wait.
between the real world and the world of whimsy within. On this
Sean!
side, the apathy of our everyday lives. And on the other, anything we might dare to dream. It's no wonder Callum ran back inside. I wouldn't want to leave either.
Attention employees, the park is now closed. Have a safe journey home.
Slender the Arrival? I love that game. We played that on the channel. Ah! Why did you attack me? What did I do, Will? Bounce my hand. We played that on the channel when they had their big, like, 10th anniversary update. They actually sent me a key, which I was very privileged and thankful to get.
God. The park. What happened here?
The dinosaurs are out. I am sorry.
It's easy to get lost here. Callum!
Catch me.
Where did you go?
Where did you come from? Where did you go? Hey, I'm running. Okay, that's just Nightmare Fuel. Name of this game? The Park. The Park. Did it not change games down there? It's there. Carrie Killian is Satan's Horror. Well, I'm glad I'm not Carrie. Can you stop attacking me? Are you bored? Is that why you're pouncing me? A Pages game? That game's hard. Because that game is just to get the right RNG of the pages dropping. If you don't get it, you just lose. A Dark Lord. Bruh. Don't be so dramatic. Need indie horror bingo? We do. We need psychological horror issues.
I think this belongs to Callum.
Needless exposition.
Chad the Chipmunk, huh? Just a drunk guy in a suit.
Chad the Chipmunk welcomes you to Atlantic Island Park. Chad can be seen in daily ice sculpting shows in the following locations: 11 a.m. Sideshow Valley, 1 p.m. the Octotron, 3 p.m. the park entrance. What the hell? That graffiti is so rude. Can I get out of here? Hello. VRA on the game? I did. Unfortunately, I do not have anything to play VR in. So I get to watch from the sidelines and go, cool. Neat. Stray Souls. That, I'm more of a visual learner. So that doesn't ring a bell. But if you showed it to me, I'd probably recognize it. Hello? Hello? Oh, I see more. I see more.
Callum, stay where you are.
Yeah, I saw the inner stuff today. I'm on about. I'm on about.
Come on, Mommy.
Well, if this thing would fucking stop, I would. You like it? Yeah. I know a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be bad already. It's gonna ruin them. I'm like, why are you so negative all the time? It's just a teaser. Relax. Right, Swan? I mean, if they can, if they're into that, I will. Oh, I didn't mean to bonk the mic. I'm so sorry. Well, here I am, just chilling. Callum, please come back. I know I don't have a big sense of urgency or anything, but please. Is Callum a cat? Like, you have to like have him come to you. What, this one?
Near a great forest, there lived a poor woodcutter, his wife and his 2 children. A boy named Hansel and a girl named Gretel.
Okay.
They were very poor and had very little to write or sup. What will become of us? The woodcutter asked his wife one night. I tell you what, husband, we will take the children
tell you,
to the
husband.
biggest part of the forest tomorrow and abandon them there. No, my wife, I cannot do that, said the man. Then we will all 4 starve, you fool. Hansel and Gretel overheard their parents talking, and Gretel began to weep. Do not fret, Gretel, Hansel said.
Yeah, don't
He
shred.
crept out of the hut and gathered white stones from the ground to fill his pockets.
His pockets. His pockets is nasty little pockets.
The next morning, the woodcutter leads the children into the forest. Before they leave, their mother gives them a slice of bread and warns them that they will get no more food that day.
Well, that's kind of rude.
Clever Hansel leaves a trail of white stones behind them as they pass into the woods. When their father leaves them, the children wait a while, then follow the trail back to their parents' house.
It's been a while. I don't know, I'm just vibing.
After receiving a thorough scolding from their parents for getting lost in the woods, the children are sent to bed without
I'm not gonna be
any
that
supper.
guy, but wouldn't it be more
Hansel
realistic
tried to sneak
to
out
just
and
like
collect more white
not get on the
stones,
ride
but
behind
found
your
that the
kid,
door was
but
locked.
like wait for the ride to finish?
Tomorrow I will take them into the woods
Because like
myself,
theoretically, he could just keep
the
getting on the
wife
ride and
told
going
the
around in circles and
woodcutter.
avoid you forever. Yeah.
In the morning, their mother gave them a slice of bread and led them deep into the forest once again.
Kids can't take a hint, man. What?
Hansel broke his bread into pieces and left a trail of breadcrumbs to lead them safely home. But hungry-eyed birds snatched up the breadcrumbs and his trail was destroyed.
Got a point. Spooky setting. Oh yeah, sorry. My bad.
Abandoned by their
Threw off the
parents
Emperor's groove.
and unable to find the trail home, the children wandered in the forest for 3 days.
Reminds me, if you care about your mental health, never look into like missing people reports and stuff. So, some of that shit is really fucking weird. Like sometimes people go disappear, like they will disappear for like 2 or 3 days, show up back with like a full belly, nothing else wrong with them,
Began to nibble on the walls.
and it's just like, what? Where did you go? What happened to you? Like you got lost in the wilderness? Who was feeding you? What is happening? It's just really weird shit.
Nibble, little mouse. Who is nibbling at my house? An old woman emerged from the house, sniffing the air and peering around with cloudy eyes. Oh, you dear children, who brought you here? Just come in and stay with me. No harm will come to you. But Hansel and Gretel stayed back, for the old woman reminded them of their cruel mother. Come, children, don't be afraid. I have something for you.
Oh, basically play it with no trace. It's so haunting, isn't it? That one day somebody could just be there and just not
The children
out of
took
nowhere.
them and began to eat. You see, nothing to fear here.
Really spooky stuff.
Come inside, the old woman urged, and the children still.
I thought
lived
it said
in their sweet
the old woman
forest.
hatched, and I was like, what? Ah! How is it?
Once
Are we
inside
actually?
the
Is the game actually
The
happening?
old woman changed.
Oh
She
my gosh!
stuffed Hansel into a cage and put Gretel to work, sweeping and cleaning her hut. Your brother will make a good mouthful, the old witch told Gretel.
Okay, chat. We have a nimble.
Once he is
See the
fattened
nimble?
up,
We're gonna try to
I
catch
shall
it.
Feast
Okay. I won't look. I won't look. It's all you. Fuck! Shit!
Time passed.
Son bitch!
And poor Hansel refused to eat.
Okay, we're gonna use a
Fearing the day
berry.
that the witch
Okay,
would eat
I'm not gonna look. You see?
The witch, for her
You tell me
part,
what happens.
grew impatient. Today,
Let's
I will
go!
cook and
Got
eat
it.
your brother, Gretel.
William, stop attacking the door.
Climb inside and light the oven. But Gretel pretended not to understand.
For Shiny was guy? What? The nimble?
I do not
It was a
know
0-star. Shit.
Where is the opening?
Okay, jokes aside. What is happening?
Fool! The old
It's just
witch
giving us Hansel and Gretel. I've heard this story like a million times.
And she moved to show Gretel.
Go pull
Seizing her
marbles? That's what I'm
courage,
thinking.
Brave Gretel
Hey,
gave
Wiggly,
the
how's it going?
witch a shove,
William,
and the
the
old
door's not for
crone
attacking.
tumbled forward
Stop
into
attacking the
oven.
door.
Gretel slid a large
Almost seemed like we're almost
bolt over
done.
the door to the oven.
Nintendo will now come for the stream.
Gretel
Shit.
freed her brother Hansel, and together they lit a fire beneath the oven. And though she screamed and begged, the children sat by the
Logics
oven
is pretty cool.
until her screams
The load
had stilled,
kicks.
and the witch was cooked.
Get it? Fucking Gen Z language. She was so cooked, bruh.
And then, because even children can't survive on sweets, they divided up the body of the old witch and ate her.
Oh. Oh, okay. All right, I'd like off the... What's the point of that? I don't know. Oh my gosh! We're gonna have to duck to avoid this. We're gonna have to go on a wild goose chase. Wait, is that it? You're just gonna... Okay. Thanks for the stare. Now, if this was 2010, I'd be like, oh my gosh! It's staring at me! By the way, our kid was not in there. We're like, why did we do that? Oh, it's like, are you still here? Oh my gosh, I got an achievement for riding the boat. This is one of those games that gives you achievement. You breathed. Good job.
Hansel and Gretel. I used to read it to Callum when the electricity was shut off.
Whoa.
Those poor children. The whole world against them. The forest, the birds, the old witch, even their own parents.
Oh.
I used to imagine that Callum and I were the kids in that story. Not mother and son, but brother and sister, hand in hand against the unkind world.
There's something deeply psychologically wrong with
We were
that.
always hungry, looking for our own house made of candy, looking for the sweetness that could take the pain away. Hunger leads people to desperate, terrible places where the tree branches reach like claws.
Oh gosh, oh brother. Put the book down, sister. Callum, I'm with you. I would run away from this bitch too. If this was my mom, I'd be like, get away from me.
Where are you?
Oh, okay, gotcha. Ma'am, your child is lost. Stop monologuing. Get with the fucking program. Step sister and step bro. Nothing wrong with that. Backing up, backing up. I know my child could be in perilous danger, but like, hey. Blah, 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 blah. She's the fucking main character of her own story. Callum's just in it. I think it's so funny playing games like this as an adult. Because I definitely, if I was a teenager, I'd definitely be very like, oh my gosh, poor Lorraine. It seems like she's been through a lot, but now I'm just like, oh brother, stop romanticizing your fucking trauma and do the right thing and save your
Another
fucking
accident.
son. Oh my god.
This place.
Why is an accident a bad thing? I'm an accident. No! Oh, Mr. Bear! Despite the constant interruptions to work, Atlantic Island Park will be opening on time. The governor is booked to cut the ribbons, so the only real question is whether we will have any customers. I'm not truly worried. The customers will come out of simple curiosity. I used what was needed from the band writings of Archie Henderson. It's astonishing to think that the resonance of positive emotions could be used to fuel such a process. Henderson himself chose to use negative. That costume's kind of taint that lingers in this place. I will not make his mistakes. Very soon I will know if this has been for nothing. Okay. Well, there goes the naughty bear skin. That thing was expensive. What are the residents? Evil? Blah. I'd be taking that knife? Me too. I always think it's confusing that, like, indie horror protagonists never pick up weapons. Oh, hi, Dwayne. Okay, Lorraine, are we done romanticizing our suffering so we can actually, like, you know, find our son?
Callum?
Ooh. Ooh, those things are scaly. Oh, we can split this whole time, I'm sorry. Sit back, Ashley. This resident's about to get evil. Leon would say that. But he'd know what he would be doing the whole time.
This old thing used to make the blood run to my head. Make me dizzy.
Yes, that... You said the same
The
thing
guy
first.
just snapped. Those poor kids.
Yeah, the poor kid like the one that you are missing, that you are too busy monologuing to go after. We're waiting for our turn on the ride. Frank, me and the boys. This fallen chipmunk suit is making ice carving while people took photographs. Lawrence what to go overdoing, but it's always been wearing those suits, giving the creeps. Silly, I know. No, it's the chipmunk man. He was carving, picking away at the ice, and at first we thought he was making some sort of animal, like a tiger or a lion. But as more and more ice fell away, when you first looked at it, it was a human face, smiling out of a block of ice. But the more you looked at it, the more you saw that there was something not quite right about the proportions, something unnatural. That made your heart begin to beat just a little faster. Like you were prey, and the ice was a hunter. Okay, buddy. Stop projecting. When the teenagers walked up and one of them made a face at the carving and said something rude to the guy in the chipmunk suit, well, he went berserk. For a few moments, it was chaos. Everybody was running away from the guy who had one of the teachers on the ground, and he was just stabbing with the ice pick, and the blood was spraying, and people were screaming. And Frank and I had the kids, and we're dragging them away as fast as we could. The last thing I saw before Frank dragged me was the eyeball of one of the poor kids and landed on the ice sculpture, making the horrible creature look more or less alive. That's rough, buddy. With mustard, it reminds me to treat myself, but I shouldn't. And Booper became an apology? I hated Blair Witch. I could not stand that game. I'm glad you liked it, because, like...
Where are you?
Oh. Frustrated by the fact that the plans seem incomplete. Hold on. Can I get this stuff up again? Frustrated by the fact that plans seem incomplete. I know as well as anybody that the rules of the game can be changed with enough money. But no matter how much money talks, it can't conjure up missing plans from thin air. I've tried contacting the organization who sold me these plans, and they're stonewalling me. Every contact that I had, every mini place that I have had watched are swept bare. I have a sinking feeling that I have been swindled. We've gone ahead with what we can find in the plans regardless. The harvesting machines, the transport mechanisms, etc. I'll probably let Nicholas name them something cute the day we open the park. They will be rides after all. I guess we can try playing it again now that we do the Wednesdays. Although that's like a full-length game, isn't it? I guess that's not something I can just play.
I remember this.
Oh, I remember this. I'm too busy fucking around instead of chasing after my son.
Treachery hides in thoughts. Treachery that lashes like a whip and scars our insides.
Oh my god, sister.
The first time I saw Callum, my thoughts betrayed me. I looked down at this wrinkled, red, bawling thing and I thought, is that it? We build our world from expectations, and the world that I had built for Callum was no different. He was so real, so there, and so far from my expectations.
What's a baby?
Shattered. And as they fell in pieces, that one treacherous thought became a new foundation. All of the love that we shared, all of the warmth and goodness that followed, built on a single traitorous thought.
Holy fuck. What the fuck is wrong with you? I thought working the park for the summer would be a lot of fun, but the end of the season here really drags. There aren't many tourists around, so most of the staff just spend their days standing around and gossiping. And most of that gossip is about Chad. I mean, Steve. See? Even I'm starting to call him Chad, and I went to school with the guy. It's a fucking suit. In the beginning, it was a laugh. Steve, the local lush, as Chad the Chipmunk, child-friendly mascot at Atlantic Island Park. Lock up your daughters and all of that. But the more he wears that suit, the weirder Steve is getting. At first, it was little things, like refusing to change out of the suit at work and taking it home with him every day. But then, I saw him at Susie's Diner, still wearing it. It wasn't even a work day. Some of the staff complained discreetly to the park manager about the smell, and I saw him walking and talking to Mr. Winter, the owner, one day. But nothing seems to have changed. The suit still smells like a carcass whenever Steve walks by. Apparently, Steve has picked up some new skills since last time I saw him. Saw him peeking up in a gutter outside Sequoia Station, because he sure as hell can carve a mean ice sculpture. Those shapes he makes in the ice, though, they give me the creeps. Steve came by the booth today, lucky me, and he just hung around for a while. I couldn't really tell because of the suit, but it seemed like he was just staring at me, sizing me up. I fucking you. Wow, that is some. Saw her. I wouldn't even know her. Whatever he was doing. I asked him what he wanted, and he just stood there, not saying anything. Eventually, I called my supervisor, and when he came by, Steve, wandered off. My supervisor told me to put everything in writing, so here it is. I quit. I don't want to see that chipmunk suit ever again. Oh, by the way, this is my resignation letter. Ah! Sorry. Oh, she's still in there. Hey. Hey, get out of there. Hey, this place is closed down. Hey. Listen. This is the park. The set for Blair Witch was next door. One plot down. Go right, you won't miss it.
Hello?
Hello. Over here, stranger. What are you buying? What are you selling? Yeah, somebody overreacted. They're like, oh my gosh. Bumper cars. I love bumper cars. When I go to amusement parks, bumper cars are bomb. Bumper? I don't even know her.
Callum, come back here right now.
Callum, come back.
Constant crashes
About
and
it all
80s
in me.
music. I guess it floats someone's boat.
What? You are just a thief of fun. Why are you constantly negative all the time? What do you like? What do you enjoy in life? I wouldn't touch that. You're gonna touch it, aren't you? Please don't touch that. What is happening? Is this what it feels like to be inside one of those like electromagnetic balls, you know? Herman Carter.
Mommy needs to see you, Callum.
I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. What the fuck just happened? With no irony, legitimately nothing. Just lady show up, lady is me, lady gets shocked, zip zap, and now we're back.
Come back, Callum.
Callum, come back. You can blame it all on me. This game is quite literally giving me an achievement for literally everything I'm doing. It is so funny. Accident report. Francis, they're friends. 1976, October 25th. Jot title, not job title, Jot title. This game is extreme. This game's been out forever. Jot title. Anyways, laborers working on the crane supervisor. Lead person, Richard Stapleton. Witnesses, Lawrence Creed and Michael Edgeworth. Brief description of the accident or incident. During the transport of the bumper cars into the arena, one of the straps attaching the load to the truck came untied, causing a cascade of bumper cars onto Francis, who was standing directing the driver. Francis was crushed by the weight of the cars. Oh no! Employees see a doctor? Yes. If you did, file an employer's portion of compensation. It's marked yes, not yes or no. Dexter, the truck's driver, claims to have seen someone on the back of the load undoing the straps. Nobody else reported seeing that. Sheriff has requested Dexter to provide them urine samples. I bet that really pissed him off. What could have been done to prevent this accident incident? Double checking the straps after transit should be mandatory, and drug screenings for all drivers. As unsafe conditions being corrected. No! No! What the heck? That's crazy. Hey, listen, the whole job of a bumper car is to bump into other people, so like it did its job. Yeah. Well, if I don't want to work. Whoa! Whoa! Deja vu! I've been in this place before. Running on the street. Oh. Well, you missed. Come on, hit me. Hurry.
Don't be afraid.
Who are you telling that to? I think you're telling it to you. What? That's crazy. DVD players make a cameo in this game. Didn't you hear the baby crying?
It's a matter of public record that I am a failure as a mother. Once, when Callum was very small,
Oh my
I left him
god.
asleep in the car while I ran an errand. Don't even remember what it was. When I came back, the sheriff was standing next to the car, watching my boy through the window. I didn't like what I saw in his eyes.
From the window!
Judgment. He
Wow,
wrote me the
wow.
ticket without saying a word. Just the scratch of his pen on the notepad. When he gave it to me, our eyes met. I know what you're going through. My daughter, Helen, she just gets some help. Help was a bolt of lightning. Help was 1,000 volts surging through my veins. Help is agony.
Not him dancing on
I'd rather
the,
die.
on the
I'd rather
subtitles.
scream. I'd rather you pulled your gun and shot me. But instead my mouth said, yes, Sheriff.
Holy fuck, man. You're insufferable. You are just, oh, woe is me. Life is so terrible and everybody hates me and I'm just so awful. I hate this and I hate that. Holy moly, man. You gotta sort your shit out there, sister. Can't just keep moaning and groaning the whole time. Holy fuck.
Callum, where did you go?
Surprised I spelled that right. Lightning is one of those words that no matter how many times I spell it right, it just doesn't look right. It doesn't look like I did. Until delayed by the competence of the builders, the problem is that they are locals, so they believe a lot of rumors about what the old man Henderson used to do here. They grew up on those tales. Every time a bolt comes loose or a wrench goes missing, the fools are crossing themselves against the black magic. Of course, that is why I chose this site, all the other potentials. Solomon Island is a nexus for dark energies, and the thought that all that power just dissipating beneath the earth there, it makes my skin crawl. I called in a few favors back in Brooklyn and got someone at the local academy to see if there's any interesting books about local history. Turns out they do. Turns out that Old Man Henderson has pretty strong connections to the Brooklyn crowd. Perhaps something will help me find what I am missing. Although I always forget about that. I usually have to type in a couple times to realize what it is.
Mommy is coming, Callum!
Hello?
Stay where you are!
Hello?
Stay where you are!
I'm coming. I'm here to save the DVD player. I remember when DVD used to be fun, but I still play it every day. Whoa. You know this demon spirit thing has really bad aim. Or is it the park itself? Whatever it is, terrible aim. You keep missing.
Come back, Callum!
Oh, she's getting angry. I always feel like somebody's watching me and I got no privacy. Oh, oh. Oh, you can see the top of your hair here. That's funny.
A lot of people
that's
idolize
free.
their children. You hear them talking about their kids and just the way they talk, their fucking voices make me want to vomit. My angel likes to read, and little Johnny is so good on the piano. Fuck those people! You give up 9 months of your life carrying them, you traumatize yourself giving birth to them, and then you spend the rest of your life as their slave. Wiping asses, mopping up piss, feeding them. Little life-sucking monsters who take and take and take until... we all go insane. Any parent who pretends otherwise is
Holy
just
fuck.
dishonest. That's called choice supportive bias. I am honest. Callum really grinds my gears, and he owes me everything. Everything. It'd serve the little fuck right if I just abandoned him.
Holy shit. Oh my gosh. What a nasty individual. Holy moly. Oh my gosh. It's just a kid. Like yeah. Hey, I'm gonna lay a cool one on you. Okay. Who brings children to the world? Not them. Not fucking them. You know whose fault it is that they're on this planet? Fucking you. Oh my gosh. Oh no, I brought a kid into this world and shocker, it acted like a kid. it didn't just suddenly become a mature 9-to-5 working adult at the age of 10, so I'm miserable. Well, why? Like, you think this is unrealistic? But like, I was a teacher for 4 years. I talk about that a lot. There are legitimately teachers that hate fucking children. They hate them. They hate kids so fucking much. But they just go there because, like, as adults, nobody fucking listens to them. Because they're weird or stupid or annoying or emotionally immature or rude or an asshole. So they go and they teach things because they have essentially hundreds of kids who are now forced to listen to them because nobody else in their life listens to them. And I generally don't understand why those people get into teaching. If you hate kids, why teach? I don't understand. So it's not as unrealistic as you think. That people that either have kids or take jobs centric around kids fucking hate children for some reason. And it's a lot of it is societal pressure. A lot of it is, for some people, like I said, just you want to be in control of something. It means to an end. Also, I think
wanted to write this one.
I think like people that have to resort to shouting and snapping just kind of show that they don't have good control of their classroom climate, as it's officially called. Their classroom climate. Boy. By the way, I hate roller coasters. I have a phobia, fear of snakes, but my number one fear is acrophobia. Oh my gosh, I got an achievement for riding the roller coaster.
What do you want?
We need to talk about Callum.
Hello?
What do you mean?
Oh,
What
hi.
have you done to him?
Oh.
That's insulting. You and your boy are everything that this place doesn't want. The antithesis of what we stand for.
Where is Callum?
The poor child. He tried so hard to do
And got
what he was
so
taught.
far.
He even left you a trail of breadcrumbs. But the park is just so...
Just like Hansel and Gretel, it's all coming together.
Tell me where my son is.
Which has him now? Has both of you. No happy ending here.
What if I just turn around and just like, no.
Just leave me alone.
And we'll peck up on the cheek,
Fool
just for good measure.
You always were. Oh my god, the trauma of giving birth. Talcum like the powder.
That's funny. Oh. Woo. Oh, oh my gosh. Look at that. This is more fun than Burnout. My little speed bump. I'm pretty safely saying that you can put that in the rear view now. Holy shit. That's fun. That's too funny. Oh, is there stuff in there? Hold on. Please hold. Hello? Yeah. It works! The calculations and adjustments worked! The transport and storage mechanism seems to be flawless! What a wonderful day! If only these people knew what they were fueling. And then so, what if a few people need to park the other day for the dower? So if the children are more scared than excited on the roller coaster. This could be the doorway to immortality, and such doors are open only to those who will have the will to find the key. Well, you have the key. Bad bed. Remember that one stream that we did of like indie horror game, and I talked specifically in text? Welcome to Silent Park.
The witch awaits.
The bitch is now chasing down the witch.
Callum has bruises on his arms, finger marks. Someone has been hurting him.
Gee, I fucking wonder who.
I've asked him, demanded really, to know where he got the marks. But he doesn't want to answer me. Something has scared him into silence. He doesn't dare talk.
Oh man, I wonder who was
He's been
doing it.
changing too. Something sinister lurks in the darkness behind his eyes. I catch him staring at me at odd moments. In the night, he tosses and turns and cries out words that I cannot understand. When I try to soothe him, he snaps and bites at my fingers. I think he wants to talk to me. I think he wants to tell me. But they are watching him every minute of every day. They are whispering to him in his sleep, changing him. They are taking my baby away from me. I can save him. And there will be pain.
There will be
But I
pain.
love him, and in the end, he will understand why.
Are you planning to kill your child?
Callum? Callum!
I'd be running too. Run faster, Callum!
Breadcrumbs.
Get away! We're back here again.
Callum, where are you?
Callum Doobie Doo.
Take me.
Where are you?
I'm not playing anymore, Callum.
Don't let the witch put me in the oven.
Why is it coming from this direction?
I can help you, Callum.
Keep them away from me.
Come back!
Mommy, I'm scared.
Yeah, it's coming this direction.
This isn't a game, Callum!
What are you scared of?
I don't know if we need to keep coming back this way or go that way. Cause like his voice is coming from behind me.
Callum!
Don't let him take me.
Callum, your directional audio is bugged. I'm gonna just go check the sign up here. Damn DVD audio. I feel like with DVD audio, we just wouldn't hear anything at all. Cause there's a sign up here, right? Yeah. Let's see. So you are here. Yeah, the roller coaster goes into Sideshow Alley. So I'm thinking maybe he's just supposed to be like calling out from the other side of this whole area. And that's why it sounds like it's coming from behind me there. So I have to go all the way around. Well, let's go there.
I can help you, Callum.
Follow the breadcrumbs.
I can help you, Callum.
Fucking die. I can kill you.
I mean, hi. And you, I'm to mommy. so I can put you to bed.
6 feet under.
Oh, okay. No. Callum, keep running. Callum, stay very far away from this woman. Ready for this next DVD chapter? Yeah, I can't wait for the stunning adventures of Lorraine and Callum. Who's hurting my son? It truly is a mystery. So I watched one video on Silence who said, I can do that, but better. I know everything about psychological horror games. I can make one just as good. Dude, you imagine, like, unironically, like, fucking, like, Silent Hill 2? Like, James just, like, walks out into the apartments, like, at the very first section. You ready to go? Man, I sure do fucking hate my wife. She's kind of a bitch. Like, oh, well. That's kind of interesting.
Come back! Mommy, I'm scared.
Yeah. It does throw things off a little bit. The newspaper.
Callum, where are you? The whole town was shocked by that one. Never found out who did it.
Uncanny corpse leaves sour taste in park goer's mouth. Howie Laurel. Yesterday evening, visitors to Atlanta Parks were shocked and horrified by the discovery of a dismembered corpse in the cotton candy stand. According to local authorities, corpse is yet to be identified. However, they have confirmed that the remains appear to be those of a child. The corpse was discovered by teenagers in the Innsmouth Academy. You notice a pair of ravens tugging at something just out of sight behind the shack. Nathaniel Winter, the owner of the Atlantic Island Park, released the following statement. It is a true tragedy that when something list this occurs. It is a true tragedy when something list this occurs. Okay, that's not how that works. Will this affect the taste of the popcorn? No, but it will the cotton candy. That was designed to bring forth happiness and joy. The staff of the Atlantic Island offer their condolences to the family and friends of the victim and will cooperate before the authorities to help bring this case to rest. The Solomon Chronicle will provide daily updates on the story moving forward. Hello? Huh? No, Park. No, for me. No, Park. Oh, guys. It's the Bite of 87.
I'm not playing anymore, Callum.
Neither is he. He did not answer you.
Keep them away from me.
Keep them away from me.
This isn't a game, Callum.
Actually, it is. Joke's on you. Okay, what do I do here, though? So we're locked in here. Like, we're not allowed to leave. No. Oh, we're supposed to go back here. Oh, no.
Poor bastard. Who did this to him?
Who did it? Huh? It's a murder.
Callum, where are you?
Oh. Sometimes the buttons on... Ah! That was scary. I'm scared. There's Mr. Mascot Man. A Legion's doing suit. Is that Pony Legion's cousin? Maybe. Bro, what else am I supposed to... I'm really hung there. What am I supposed to do here? Okay, I endured the jump scared. It's not the Rescue Rangers. Oh, this is here now. Fake pills. Oh, you know, like ibuprofen.
These are mine.
Good for headaches. I'm scared. This game is terrifying. Hey, just in case you didn't know what era we were in, there you go. Say no to graffiti. Some kids laugh and some kids cry, but mostly children simply die. Whoa. Let me out. Boy. Everything's floating. Who are you? Oh, sorry. My bad. I'll... that was fun.
Don't touch me.
I'm coming. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Why is the kid like 125 speed? I'm not that fast. I must be a... Oh my gosh. She's striped like a tiger. Hacking? Yeah, he's hacking. Be weird if I turned into like a giant flesh monster. Once again, got another achievement just for existing. What if PT sucked? No, you don't understand the nuance of the layers of this
Park is
game.
a collage of contradictions all of its own. Millions of people die every year in car crashes.
This woman is 100% a
The park has
Redditor.
little cars
100% a
designed
Redditor.
specifically to simulate that action. Hear the children scream with joy. In the sideshow alley, you can walk away with 15 cents worth of mass-produced Chinese teddy bears, while a grinning carny pockets your hard-earned $5. And what secrets lie beneath the sullen waters of the lake? Tears of jilted lovers, the soiled condoms of illicit affairs, the clotted blood of the lonely suicide. And the face of the witch looms over it all. I've always despised her toothy grin and warty nose. I hate that sparkle in her weathered, watchful eyes. I think Callum is waiting for me.
Puts on, am I the asshole? I'm kind of thinking about killing my son. Am I the asshole? My son who did nothing wrong. I brought into this world willingly, like, you know, like. Throwaway account for obvious reasons. Look into his eyes. Look into his eyes. No, not the wolf. Man, that thing's huge. That's like a dire wolf. My female 32, male son 7 is driving me insane these days. Oh, Callum, come back. Whoa. Why is she holding the flashlight like a gun? Like, shh, money in the bag. Oh, hold on. Money in the bag right now. Come on. Yesterday. Come on. Whose OC is that guy?
What have you done with him?
No, no, don't look. Don't make the furries excited. Okay. Oh, but like the real mascot was there the whole time. What is the theme of this ride? There's like demons, World War I guys, ghosts, mascots. What is the theme of this ride? Ma'am, this is a Wendy's. Would these nuts fit in your mouth? Got 'em. This is the fall of '87. World War One. Oh gosh, it really is the apocalypse.
Where is he?
Oh, this is the entrance again. Oh, hooks! Dead by Daylight! Alright. No way to interact with that, huh?
Leave me
Leave me alone. Make like a fall and leave me alone. Be backing up on my demon. Maybe they'll leave us alone. March chapter be surprising. Do you mean to be the park? Oh.
Maybe someday.
That's not a no. Not a no. Is it? Oh gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my god! This game is not for the weak of hearted. Is that a member of the Gorillas? Open sesame. Ooh, sesame chicken would hit really hard right now. Quack. Quack. Oh, door jam simulator. Door jam, door jam, door jam. Strawberry grape.
After they let me out, they gave me Callum back and sent me home with a handful of breadcrumbs. Home, bittersweet home. I barely recognized it. Where there had been color and light, there were shadows and regrets. Where there had been warmth, there was a bone-deep coldness that never went away.
Bone deep.
I tried my hardest to keep the ghosts at bay. Don, watching from the dusty corners while I tried to teach his son to read. My father, coldly assessing me and finding me lacking. I devoted myself to Callum and did the things that they told me. It will get better, they said. Every day will be a little better than the last. I'm in the woods now, lost and afraid. Things never got any better.
Disconnect notice. After multiple attempts to collect payment, we regret to inform you that your service has been disconnected and will be has been disconnected or will be disconnected shortly. Please do the following: make the payment list on your last bill. It does 555-7868. So we can arrange a payment plan so you can be reconnected. If you believe this is an error, please call us at 555-7869. Discuss your options. What? Two things? Aha, nice. 69. Yeah. They don't give you the amount. Yeah, they don't give you the amount or the late fees. Just scam.
Don't call the number.
Yeah, don't call the number. Examine. The Wilt. Susan Ascombe. With this novel, Susan Ascombe cements her place as one of the most important science fiction writers of a generation. Oh, wow. The wilting, a solar flare has struck the earth and millions of people are uprooted from their homes. A young meteorologist searches desperately for a way to stop global overheating, and an exotic dancer named Charles O'Hara is the key to saving the world. ... Again, dynamic, exciting, bombastic, everything we've come to expect from an Ascombe novel. Chance O'Hara's back. You better believe he is bigger, better, and bolder than ever. Again. Can I put you down? Thank you. Wow, Gravity Falls reference. Wow. I love you from God. Too bad your mom fucking hates you. Because she romanticizes her suffering and never moves on. Aw. Open your door. Door jammed. I was trying to get in there. Illusion of content. Read letter. Miss Maillard. We agreed in our meeting today so you fully recovered from your illness. Mental health doesn't work that way. The letter is official notification that you're considered sound mind and body and may return to work at any time. Please note that you should continue any other medication you've been using. Oh my gosh! Liz, did you know you can just get better from your mental health problems?
No!
Your depression just goes away.
I'll find doctors. Hence,
You know, PTSD just goes away at a certain point. It's not a lifelong journey with peaks and valleys that you can learn to handle productively and healthily. It just goes away at a certain point. That's sick. I didn't know that. I need to call on my therapist back up and be like, hey, you were wrong, by the way. Thanks, Park. That should be on the bingo. Main character had some sort of mental health disorder. Well, your name's Kimberly, so that was the first mistake. I'm an overseeing psychologist. Lorraine seems to be suffering from depression that began early in her pregnancy. That's called postpartum depression. At least get the thing right. Our discussions have made it obvious that these episodes stem from the grief of losing her partner, Dawn, that died about 6 months ago. There's also several unresolved issues with her father. After being kept under watch, our careful observation, we provide standard treatment for this disorder, including electroconvulsion therapy. What? Hello? Rapid recovery. Weekly follow-up with the local physician, mood stabilizers, lithium-based discharge instructions. Lorraine has a newborn son, Callum, who was placed on foster care shortly after birth. Lorraine displayed symptoms of disorientation and depression. It is our judgment that Lorraine is fit to have her son return as long as she has her recommended aftercare routine, tease with her medication, and have faith that she will be an effective caregiver. Lorraine has her own housing, and her employer, Susie, has said that she is welcome to return to the last shift. I know, from the Legion, okay? Like, this is a DBD chat. Oh my god, Susie from the Legion. Yeah, I know. I beat you to the joke. It was already in my head. Norma Creed, a local woman, has offered to take care of Callum while Lorraine works. It is with support network in mind that we feel confident releasing Lorraine from this institution. Olaf can be filled at Flag's Pharmacy at Kingsmill. She has been advised, blah, 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 blah. Would have been a good joke, though. My parents also thought I would be a good joke, but, like, here we are. Miss Mary, our inquiry of the estate of Mr. Donald Williams has been completed. We regret to inform you that primary beneficiaries of his estate, including the life settlement for accidental death, listed as Rose Williams, Ranger Williams, blah, 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 blah. Unfortunately, not receptive to our overtures and specified without any legal proof of their biological relationship. She was ineligible. Oh, so she didn't get anything from him. Didn't get nothing. By having a kid? That's fucked up. Well, they tried to joke again. It was not that much better. Anthropologist is my brother, for reference of why that's really funny. I tried to lay up one in Rev's chat the other day because we were talking about accidents. I was like, I was in an accident. I turned out okay. I was trying to lay up here and be like, oh yeah, I was made by the same people who made that accident. That turned out okay. What accident? I am the accident. I am the danger. I am the accident. Nightmare Circus by Fair Come. Park. It was a waitin'. A child to tink tickin', the joy for beatin', for their mother's mind is a breakin'. The least subtle game in existence. How much fucking reading? Am I playing a game or reading a book? Lorraine, things aren't right between us at the moment. I know. I want to try and explain it. I think it's because I am so far from home and working so hard. Every day working at the park, it gets worse. Like a spring inside my mind winding tighter and tighter and tighter. When we go for drinks after work, it gets a little better. The guys relax and we laugh and we're good people again. I don't want to come home to you without being in my right mind. But when this job is done, we need to get out of this place. We need to go back to the city where I don't feel like this anymore. I love you, Donald. P.S. I was thinking about names for boys and girls. I like Callum for boy. Oh, so it's his fucking fault he's named weird. Okay, we can give her a pass for that. Lorraine's out of the doghouse for that one. It was Dawn's idea. Oh boy, a looping hallway segment. I love these. Hey, listen. Hey, listen. At least I didn't name you Callum. That's not my bad. Can't hate me for that, at least.
Show
Donald!
yourself.
Nine. Okay. Milk, cheese, bread, butter, corn, potatoes, apples, fish sticks. Olaf, remember, take the pills, follow him up with Dr. Spencer to organize babysitter for Callum. Why would you sit on him? It's rude. I love looping hallways. Thought this game was gonna be about a park. Nope. It's just Silent Hill. But not good. Oh my god, what now? Oh, okay, this is the same. Same letter. Same letter. We're good.
Show yourself.
Show yourself. I love PT, but bad. Certain survivors is awesome, yeah. It makes fun of Ripley for having a cat. Somebody spilled the ketchup. Hey, you paying for the fucking water bill we leaving this shit on? Last fish for head pats? Well, I don't have any fish. But I do have one of the greatest friends I could ask for. There you go. Gotcha. You thought it was a joke, but alas, it was the compliment. I didn't run. Dad took me. Alright, I'm receiving your letter. I'm quite surprised you ran off with your father all of those years ago. This is then disappeared off the edge of the map, and then I finally tracked you down and refused to answer my letters. Now you write me asking for help. I have another family now and another life. Your father was a horrible man. I regret the years that I wasted with him. Still, I would have fought for custody if you hadn't run away with him. It broke my heart, but you need to go on living. I can't let you back in my life without picking open old wounds. Sorry, Lorraine, I just can't do it. Maybe one day it'll be easier, and I can be calm, but not yet. I'm not ready to forgive you. The history of Solomon Island. History of Solomon Island. History of Solomon Island. That's like if you get a sub to B-Man. I appreciate that. Welcome back, B-Man. Make sure you thank them. It was very kind. Or Talcum, yeah. Or Talcum. Is this the same? Look, it's the Babadook! What a crossover. That baby powder? Powder? I don't even know her. Oh my gosh, it's the dredge skin. It's all over the place. I like this guy. I like that one part of Toy Story. All the misfit toys. Oh, screwdriver. Screwdriver. Hey, we're going in here now. Oh, it's this part of every looping hallway game where you gotta get stuck for a while, where vaguely scary things are happening that are just completely uninteresting. That's an ice pick? Yeah, because it's the lore. It's a lore. It's the lore that, you know, the puppet guy, the mascot man, is like, he carves ice sculptures. Oh. Well, it was just open. Clearly, Behavior is running out of ideas. I always find it funny how much PT was great, and then it just like irreparably ruined the fucking it like irreparably ruined the quality of indie horror games for the next fucking decade. Hunger, the story. I'm not reading all that. Like, there are people upstairs. Oh, boy. Lord Farquaad. Let me out of here yet. Some of my friend once. Are they okay?
Stories are told again and again.
Oh my god, every time she
and
opens her
from their shape they
mouth.
build
Oh
our
my gosh.
understanding of the world. Two children are led into the woods. They are lost for a time, but then are captured by an old witch. A child goes missing in Atlantic Island Park. He wanders lost for a time before finding his way into the mouth of an old witch. In the oldest version of this story, the mother and the witch were the same person.
Wow, it's almost like we called
Never
this
wanted to
like
be the
40
witch.
minutes ago.
Here
Oh.
I am, aren't I?
We called that literally 40 minutes ago.
I'm a horrible mother. Where is he?
I don't know. You stop every 2 seconds and go, man, I fucking hate my life and it's all my son's fault and I fucking hate my son. And you, oh, am I a bad mom? Yeah, gee, I wonder. My brain's being a bitch. I'll beat them up for you. I will beat them up for you. I'll have you know. I know a lot of people have not been the most fair to you, but I have literally never heard anybody say something bad about you that wasn't a fucking moron. Like somebody who wasn't objectively a dipshit. Everybody else has talked so highly and so kindly of you. And I'm not fibbing. It's broken today. It's been so long since our laughter, so very long. I took one of them. I couldn't help myself. It was fast. I was the nose. I liked hearing kind of me. I put him on a slab. You told me he couldn't breathe. Machines came to life. Is this where the kid got put in the ice block or whatever? Is that what that is? Is she the one in the suit the whole time? Eyes without sparkle. Shut up. Scary and license free. Ugh. Secret door. Secret door, 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 secret door. Well, that doesn't look healthy.
Callum? 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 Callum?
Calum.
Callum!
This is not the time for the cat. Oh, look right behind you! It's Freddy Fazbear! He's about to bite you in 87. Oh, Kulu got like a barbarian outfit on. That's cool. Oh, don't do it. Oh, they put your mom in the game? Pretty authentic. It's like a one-to-one recreation. No! Caleb! Not Caleb! Oh, she actually fucking tried to do that. What the fuck is wrong with you? You're a fucking animal. No, the DS ran out. She has been telling him all game, dude. That shit's not okay. No, no, no.
Lorraine. Lorraine.
I'm
Don't
disappointing
blame
more.
yourself, Lorraine. People lose things all the time.
Oh, it's the guy from the Green of the Park. Except he's an
Take a
investigator.
deep
He's a
breath and
detective.
Think about the last place you saw your son.
In my heart and mind,
I see
I
that
always
town.
return to Atlantic Island Park.
Not their fucking kids. That's it? What? What the? Why? What the? Why? What? I think we're supposed to take away from that oh no, people with mental health scary, they're bad, and she fucking killed her son. People with mental health scary and bad. And she killed her kid. And wow, one big long hallucination. Oh. Oh. Holy shit. This is an old game. I will say that. It's an old game. So like that you know, that definitely fits the 2010s era kind of like, we're gonna be so deep, we're gonna be like Silent Hill 2, except better. Except we're gonna be a little bit more on the nose so people really get what's happening. Now, there's so many games like that from the 2010s eras that was just like, we're gonna make a game about mental health, but we're gonna make it so like, so insensitive and incorrect that like, it kind of just mutes its own point. But a crab wrote it. Just like, holy shit. It was funny, but like for all the wrong reasons. It's not, it wasn't funny because it was good. It was funny because it was like, it was so laughably like not good. I think it's funny too, because there is something to be said for like, I think there is something to be said for like the plot idea, like the plot hook is interesting, right? It's like, you know, because it is true that like, usually it's portrayed that like, oh, you know, your kids, you always love your kids, and there's no, you know, you never have any sort of like negative feelings toward them. Then you should just, you know, that's not true. That's not true. Even if you don't have kids, if you've had pets at the very least, you know, like sometimes you're like, bro, like what the fuck? For example, I'm a very light sleeper. Will loves to scratch at the door at night. I hate it. Makes me so mad. But like, the direction they went with that, of just like, you know, accepting the frustrations and anger with like that comes with the challenges of taking care of another life was just at best on the nose and at worst just stupid. Compliment desk, compliment the dresser, the Dressica, the Decim's themselves. You know what's, I'm not gonna do a compliment this time. I'm gonna do a funny. Dessa's in my D&D campaign, and a really, really funny story is like, we were all getting really, really on health potions, and we were like, oh my gosh, I don't have any left, and like, oh my gosh, you're the guy who needs, you know, the most health potions because your abilities take health to use. And Dessa's like, oh yeah, I have like 20. And we're like, what? Oh yeah, like I have like 20 health potions. Wait a minute, we're all running out and you're hoarding it over here. Oh yeah, I've had those the whole time. It's like, what? Wait a minute. Hold up. Made me laugh. Yeah, that, yeah, it had an interesting premise. But then again, even then, like, if you're trying to give it, like, credit for having an original premise, it's also not an original premise, because it's just like, like, Silent Hill 2 is like, oh, yeah, I'm going to this town because I love my wife. But as you continue throughout the game, you're, like, getting hints of, like, oh, maybe James and his wife did not have the best relationship, and then you get to the ending, and you're like, oh fuck. But like literally like what, like 15 minutes of the game, Lorraine's just like, I fucking hate my son. I wish he was dead. I hate him so much. Like all the subtlety's just fucking gone. like there is no lead up or like teasing or like investment in the plot. She just comes out like, yeah, I wish my son was dead and I hate him. So like you spend most of the game just walking around hearing her just bitch and moan and bitch and moan and cry and bitch and moan. It's like, brother, shut the fuck up. We get it. You hate your son. Oh my gosh. We got it the first time. We got it the first time. Holy shit. Oh, man. Yeah, the sad thing is there maybe not to this big of a caricature or extreme, but there are people out there in the real life, in the real world, who are just like so wrapped up in their own like shit and struggles. They're like, this is the most important thing happening in the history of forever. And they do romanticize it like that. They're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe how much I'm suffering and it's so bad. Everything's so bad. Oh. You ever been tunneled by your own mom? No. I can't say I have. But it's just, I could not stand her. And like, you could argue like, well, it's supposed to be the point. You're not supposed to be able to stand her because she's a bad person. No, like she was insufferable. Like I actively wanted her to shut the fuck up. You know, like the game that it's clearly, very, very clearly trying to emulate, that being Silent Hill 2. Like that is a game with a protagonist who is not a great person, but like it's not, you know, first off, they do a much better job of like stringing that plot line out that way you're not even aware that you're playing as a bad person for like most of the game. But even then, by the time you like get to the point where the game's pretty out there with like, oh well, he wasn't the greatest guy, like you've been through so much with him and you've seen him do good things like care for Angela and stuff like that, that airs itself to like, this is a more complicated situation. It's not just like from like the get-go, like 10 minutes into the game, she's like, yeah, I fucking hate my son, I wish he was dead. Like, and you're just like driving this like piece of shit around this fucking dinky park for fucking an hour and a half. But it was funny. It was funny. It very much was not meant to be a meme game. It was supposed to be taken seriously, but I got my entertainment either way because it was so just out there and hilarious. So I guess in that regard, we got our money's worth. What's the point of the park? Apparently it was a special place for her and her son, which once again, it's like Silent Hill with James and Mary. It's like, it was our special place. I always see that town, Silent Hill. You always told me you'd come back someday, but you never did. It's just that for her and her son. Yeah, very not subtle. Very not it was like unintentionally bad in a funny way. So that I can appreciate. But the reviews are great. I mean, considering how many big YouTubers played this back in the day and pretended to be scared of it, like, oh yeah, you gotta bet this is as seen as a classic. Especially Paul drew her son through the cotton candy skin. By God! Holy moly. Yeah, that was fun. That was fun for different reasons than I anticipated. Hey, we will eventually like get a game that's like legitimately kind of scary. Maybe. I feel like the Ignited entry from last week was a mix of like at least entertaining and fun. Well, we'll get an actually scary one hopefully soon. But we're like 3 for 3. Okay, we're 3 for 3. We're still going, but we will make it work. But yeah, I'm a little hungry, chat. I'm gonna go eat. I'm gonna go get some noms, kick back a little bit. Remember, tomorrow I do not stream. Tomorrow is Thursday. I don't stream on Thursdays. Friday is open lobby though. Open lobbies. So if you want to come play, you want to come hang out, that'll be there. Next time you'll see me. We're gonna crash good old Revium, good old Revster stream. Currently playing the Twixter. Usually plays Killer in general. Mostly known for the Trickster gameplay though. Great individual, great homie. So even if you're going other places, please at least lurk. On that, I appreciate you all. And I'll see you on Friday. And if I do not, I'll see you when I see you. Goodbye.